Hey, my name is Erinn. I am one of the founders of the Sisterhood Fitness. My sister and I do it together, and we founded a huge group of badass coaches called the Sisterhood. So super excited to be in here to talk to you guys today. For those of you who don't know me, I am a wife, a mom of two. I actually have a full-time job. I am a manager for the Department of National Defense, and I work in HR. I have a team of about 10 people who report to me. My days are busy. I have a super busy day. And then I'll be honest, my daughter and my son are both in rink activities. We are at the rink 6+ times a week. Between lunches, homework, laundry, all of the shit, I literally have no time for this business. So I don't know how, but I've managed to be super successful in a small amount of time. So I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about how to maximize your time in this business. Okay? This isn't going to be me going over how to schedule your time or how to time block or how to figure out where your pockets of time are. That's for something that's super individual that you can do. Get yourself the Rise Up Planner. Watch some of the videos that Moira has put out there on how to use the Rise Up Planner and make a schedule for you that fits for you, okay? But today I want to talk to you about my 5 tips on how I make my schedule work, okay? Tip number 1, your why has to be bigger than your sacrifice. Every single day, guys, I'm sacrificing doing something that I used to do before as a coach that I'm no longer doing. And every single day, I have to be okay with that because my why, what I'm working towards, what my vision is for this, what my ultimate financial freedom, what my life is going to be, that to me is bigger than the daily sacrifices I make. So in my schedule, once my kids go to bed at night, my husband and I typically used to have some junk food and sit in front of the TV and like sloth watch the TV, and I would scroll. That is that time, that quality time with my husband, I sacrifice every single day. Every day, he goes downstairs and watches TV, and every day I'm sacrificing that time with him. And there are days where that's hard. There are days where I want to spend time with him, but I've sacrificed that time for our ultimate future because I know that that ultimate future is bigger and more important to me than an hour of slothing on the couch beside him, which I'm realizing isn't quality time, by the way. So your why, your vision has to be like so firm, or else you will be completely tempted by your previous habits, by that other thing that you're sacrificing, and you won't do it. So your why and your vision has to be firm, okay? Number 2, you need to be unapologetic about your schedule. Once you make that schedule and you map out the hours that you're going to work on your business every day, you need to stick to that. You need to be unapologetic. For me, I work every single one of my lunch hours. Typically before Beachbody, I would spend my lunch hour walking, going to the mall, shopping, eating with friends. Those are things I'm not doing anymore. Again, sacrifice. And I'm unapologetic about it. So if a colleague says, hey, you want to have lunch today? The answer is no, sorry, I'm busy. And if I really want to have lunch with them, then I'm going to have to jiggle my time because that's an hour lost in my business. So where am I going to find that extra hour, right? You need to commit to you first and be unapologetic about the time that you've committed. If you're easygoing about it and flexible, then you're simply not going to get the hours in and your business won't be a success. So you need to be committed to you, disciplined to be unapologetic about it. All right? Number 3. And this is, guys, I'm gonna be honest, this is the biggest one. I highly recommend you partner with somebody and delegate tasks. Okay, I'm super lucky. My sister and I are blessed to do this business together. We run the Sisterhood Fitness together, okay? I wouldn't be successful, she wouldn't be as successful if we weren't doing it together because we are sharing some of the tasks and delegating tasks. So I figured out what I'm good at, what brings me joy, what I like, and so is she. And guess what? It's 2 totally different things. So the things that bring me joy in this business, the things that I can't delegate, the things that I want to do, I do. And the things that don't bring me joy, the things that I can delegate, she does. And vice versa. We support each other. We work together. I highly recommend you find a partner that you can run your challenge groups with, that you can run your free groups with, that you can do your video coach groups with, like all of that, your team calls, everything. Everything outside of inviting, you can partner with somebody and delegate. So do that because you simply don't have enough hours in the day to do everything and everything if you're not working this full time. I really believe that. So if you can partner with somebody, find another coach that you would love to partner with, get together and figure out what tasks you're gonna do, what tasks they're gonna do, and like go for it together. Because if you can partner and delegate the tasks, then you have more time to work on inviting, more time to work on connecting and mentoring, which I find are the biggest things for me. Okay, number 4, you need to communicate with your people, your spouse, your family, your friends, what you are doing. They need to know, because you're sacrificing time with them ultimately, and they need to know, especially your spouse. You need to communicate your goal and your visions and your schedule. They need to know what to expect, okay? I'm not gonna lie, guys. Every single night after I put my kids to bed, my husband goes, "You working tonight?" Yep. He knows. He knows. And then there's no resentment. There's no like guilty feelings that you're taking time away. They need to know. You need to communicate it so that you don't feel guilty, so that your time is free, so that that hour that you have, if it's only an hour, then they know. And you set your time and you stick to that, and after the hour, you're together. But they need to know what you're working towards, and they need to know what your schedule is, so that everybody understands what we're doing. Everybody understands what we're working towards, and when. Okay? If you don't have that, then you simply don't get the support. Resentment builds, anything like that. You need support in this business. You need support from your spouse most of all, because there will be times where you're working on this business and they're waiting for you. But if they don't know what you're working towards, if they aren't buying into that, that's going to be hard. So you need to communicate to them why this is important to you and what you're working towards and how that's going to impact them. They need to be excited about this too, okay? Last one is I've said this about all of them. This is so important, especially for me, because I'll paint you guys a picture of my week. I work all day long. I come home with my kids. I'm doing the kids' activities, and then I work at night for my coaching business. I totally feel like I'm working 2 full-time jobs. The likelihood of burnout is high, super high, because I am working all week long. So number 5, you must schedule in time for rest and recovery and fun with your family. Saturdays, I don't work my Beachbody business. And that's what works for me, because I need time to recoup, to re-energize, to connect with my family. I've sacrificed time with my husband all week, so I'm with him Friday nights and Saturday. We're always together, and I'll be honest, most of Sunday morning because I'm at the rink. But you need to schedule in time for you to rest, re-energize, recoup, because otherwise, if you are working every single hour of the day, all the time, you will burn out, and this won't be a long-term goal for you. This business, this is long-term for me. I am doing this forever. I am doing this, and I'm in it committed. So that means I can't burn out, because if I keep working like a mad woman every single day, I will burn out, and I'm just simply not willing to do that. So I need to schedule in time to rest, schedule in time for my friends and family, for my husband. And you know what, guys? If I've worked my ass all week, then I feel like I've earned time with them. Whereas if I wasted my time during the week, if I, was scrolling and got like sucked into Instagram and watching everybody else's stories and seeing what everybody else is doing, I've wasted my time all week. I haven't worked my business. And then when it comes time to be with my family, I feel guilty because I haven't done enough. You want to earn that time with them. So bust your ass throughout your other time so that the time you have with them is guilt-free from your business. You can take time off and you're enjoying it. You're present with your friends and family. All right, so I will go back. Number 1, your why has to be bigger. Your why and your vision have to be bigger than your sacrifice. Number 2, you need to be unapologetic about your time. Like, you can't give in to the temptations. You have to be disciplined. Number 3, you got to partner up and delegate. Number 4, communicate to your spouse, to your people, to your family, what you're doing. They need to understand it and they need to support you. Number 5, you need to schedule in time for rest. All right? I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you don't have that Rise Up Planner, absolutely go and get it. And best of luck to everybody in this group. It's been super awesome. I've loved seeing everybody else and all their top 5 tips. So have an awesome end of this decade. Way to go, guys.